Very impressive, 54% from the field. Cardoso and McMagor tipping it up, and we're underway on a Friday night. Glad you could join us here as Jewell Loyd starts things off for Seattle. Skylar Diggins-Smith, the nice hook pass and great cut off the ball by Nneka Ogwumike. 2-0 Storm. McMagor on the push. Diggins-Smith around the screen. And there's the roll by Ezi McMagor. Smith to McMagor, and it's 4-0 Seattle. Carter against Horston. We're going to be watching that matchup all night long. Carter does a great job getting by Jordan there. Now on Ogwumike. Good bounce pass to Reese. Up and in.
Would come together, but they have figured things out, to put it mildly. Noah Quinn has this team after some practices.
Oh, look at the quicks by Carter, but then the defense comes from the weak side. Another offensive rebound and gets it. She is everywhere on the floor. Cardoso, and second chance points for Chicago thanks to Angel Reese's rebound. Jewell Loyd tries to get free. And an errant pass from McMagor. Look at how fast Carter is to the window, and the spike away, but Seattle cannot get the basketball back.
And Seattle jumping out, quick start in the first quarter, and Chicago's dealing with a little foul trouble.
Carter between the wickets, driving in again. Baseline right around Horston and scores. And
go track the ball, but the physicality that she plays with, Noah Quinn was telling me, it's just impressive.
Great steal by Jewell Loyd, then goes behind the back to save it. Gets it over to Skylar Diggins-Smith, and Seattle running the break.
Two threes all season long. She's a slasher, she's a downhill driver. You want her to take jumpers.
There's the off-the-ball cut again, and some adjustments need to be made by Teresa Weatherspoon because approaching the 3-minute mark here in the first quarter. It's been a good one so far, 16-12 Seattle. Reese driving in with the left hand, right at McMagor, trying to pick up a second foul. Didn't, but got to the window and score.
How about your post players shooting 90% from the foul line, and Ezi McMagor knocks in a pair.
A little too hot to handle for Cardoso, has to kick it back out. Sammy Wickham in the game for the first time and defending Marina Mabry, and Mabry goes to the preseason. We got a tussle for it over in the corner, and Cardoso comes up with it. Free ball on the way, knocked down, coming in. She retreats, now gets it over to Evans. Back to Carter. Step on Horston and gets to the window and scores. Seattle's got 3 seconds left.
Leading scorer tied now with Skylar Diggins-Smith.
Reese, the flip shot with the right hand, no good, but gets her own rebound again, goes through traffic and scores. Angel Reese, she had 12 minutes for Angel Reese. She needs one double-double to tie Candace Parker's all-time record with 12 consecutive games with a double-double. Carter hanging and firing. Boy, she gets some elevation. 4 balls on the floor right now. Here's Horston. Oh, beautiful move. Cup faking and then going right to the window. Getting Diamond to Shields to pogo stick. She gets that rebound.
Cardoso just rushed that. Did not get settled before she shot that attempt.
Loyd with it. Bounce pass Holmes. Tries to get by Cardoso and does. Mabry loses. Oh, there's the 4th block of the game for Ezi McMagor. Great feed up top. Nneka Ogwumike to Skylar Diggins-Smith for the layup. Timeout, Teresa Weatherspoon.
Or not. She is just cool as they come.
Carter right to the window, a little strong. Rebounded by McMagor. Seattle on the push again. 4 on 3. Stepping in is Nneka Ogwumike right down.
And it starts with that defense. When they get stops, they lead the W in steals and blocks.
McMagor can't get it to go. Snatched down by Harrison. Here comes Mabry. Pass over the top. Well connected to Kennedy Carter. How about that feed? High post to Ogwumike. Flashes. Probably shouldn't have put the ball on the deck because there were a lot of hands down there. Here's Allen with it. Back to Harrison. Pump fakes inside. Reese flips it up with the left hand and scores. Here comes the jump from Seattle. Mabry lobs it inside. Good job by Holmes to poke it free. 7 on the shot clock. 3 on the way. Angel Reese. Here we go. Second half of basketball, and a good one here in the Pacific Northwest. 42-40. Seattle with the lead, but not for long. Marina Mabry. Mabry is heating up today. Now with 8 points and 3 rebounds on 2 of 3 from behind the arc as Nneka Ogwumike gets inside around Reese and score.
Takes up a large amount of space with her steps and gets off the ground so quickly. It's a great matchup between her and Horston.
Oh, good feed inside Diggins Smith. Horston's had to deal with some electric wing players. 2 games against Enrique Gumbawale and then now Kennedy Carter. And how about Angel Reese? The jumper's still flowing for Carter. Lobs it inside. Good post position by Reese. Double team by Magbagor. Alters the shot. Look at Reese work to get her own second shot opportunity. Magbagor driving in on Cardoso. Can't get it to go. Gets her own board. Horston racks it up and knocks it down.
Seattle has got to try to get some help on Carter off the bounce.
Spin move in the lane, floating it up with the right hand, and Kennedy Carter gives Chicago their biggest lead of the game. It's back out Carter, thinks about re-racking. She'll dribble in and fire from 15, and Noelle Quinn wants to take a timeout. Chicago on the road. Chicago trailed by 2 at halftime, but they have outscored Seattle 19-11 in the third quarter. Agumake gets a great look at it, tees it up.
Pick in the draft, the rookie out of South Carolina, missed some time earlier this year, but that was a big bucket.
Here's Lloyd. Oh, the mom is starting to feel it now. She hit that baseline jumper. There's Allen with it. Flips the pass over the top of the defense. Nice catch and the touch.
Blown coverage defensively.
And a steal by Carter on Diggins. Carter behind the back. Driving in on Skyler. Feeling it! Kennedy Carter, player of the game stuff right now. I think Diggins Smith probably stonewalls about 99% of all wing players in the league with that defense there, but not Kennedy Carter. And here's the answer from Mercedes Russell.
Competitive. Both teams are playing very hard, both ends of the floor, high-level basketball, and they're competing.
All right, well, hopefully we'll see you out here next year after you finish up your season. Dick, Elise, back to you.
Thanks. In the paint without the help of Angel Reese in the third quarter. They outscored Seattle in the paint 22-6 in the third quarter. Carter the pull-up, that's good, and it's an 8-point game. Diggins Smith with it. 10 on the shot clock, in the corner, in trouble. Gets it to Agumake, flips it up. 2 of 15.
And Lindsay Allen was blanketing Jewel Lloyd, wouldn't let her catch it.
Reese for a dagger! Angel Reese knocked down her first 3.
WNBA Defensive Player of the Year. Great to see her on the sidelines now, bringing that same intensity.
Lloyd pump fakes, good look at an 18-footer, and that is Jewel Lloyd's
more of Chicago with the momentum in this game, and Seattle trying to keep pace.
It's been a long time since Seattle went on one of their patented runs. How about the tip by Jewel Lloyd?
They're down by 4 on their home floor. You better believe that Jewel Lloyd is going to be right in the middle of it.
Here's Carter driving in on Horston, spinning, floating it up. Kennedy Carter, my goodness, she has been spectacular. Here's Allen with it. They're going to take it all off here. 12 seconds on the shot clock. To Shields, to Carter, pull up Jay, good night. Kennedy Carter. Jewel coming to get it. Now Agumake back to Diggins Smith. Great defense by Chicago. They can smell a victory. Horston 3-ball on the way. Off the glass. They get 1 of those per game. Here's Jewel with it. Now to Nneka Agumake. Magbagor driving baseline on Cardoso. Flips it up and in. Spinning against Magbagor. Cardoso offensive rebound. Can't get it to go, and Seattle comes the other way. Agumake on the move. Gets it to Magbagor. It's a 2-point game. Diggins Smith. Magbagor with it. Jewel comes to get it, fires up a 3 and is fouled, and Jewel Lloyd will go to the line.
I think that Seattle gets a break, and that time
Jewel Lloyd was 32 of her last 33 from the line before that shot.
Drawing fouls and getting to the free throw line. She knocks down a pair.
To tie Candace Parker's WNBA record. And that one is good. Never touched rim on 4 free throws. Back to a 4-point game. Magbagor is going to have to put it up. Agumake, too late, too little, too late, no good, and this game is over.